Welcome back to the part 2 of Dictionary in Python. In part 1, we have done till over here. But when we were running the code, if the user gives word in capital letters, it do not run. If the user misspell the word or gives double words like, let's say, the word was abolished. But we have written double H in that by mistake and hit enter, so we were getting none. So in this video, we'll tackle down these problems. So let's get started. So let me note down over here. So the first problem that was if the user gives word in capital letters. This was the first problem. So now let's solve this problem. So what can we do? We can, if the user gives that word, we can do one thing. We can convert that word into a lowercase and then we can find that word in data file. So for that, I'll go in this translate function and I'll write word is equal to word dot lower. Now what actually it will do, firstly, it will take the word from the user. If he either types a lower or in capital, firstly, it will convert that word into a lowercase and then it will check if that word is in data. So we have solved out this problem. So let's say solved. Now we have one more problem. That was if the user misspell the word. If the user misspell the word. This was the second problem. So for that, I'll take like if the user gives C double A R. So the user gives the word which is having double of it. So what can we do? Firstly, I'll add one library which is deflib, and then I'll write import get close matches. So this is I'm taking this library and I'll go in the 10th line and write elif condition. So let's write elif my length of get close matches. Inside this, I'm going to write word and data keys, data dot keys. Now let me zoom out so that it's visible to you. Data dot keys, and then I'll write greater than 0. So it will run this condition. Let me explain you this line. Means if this length is similar to the word which is in data, then it will run this condition. So what it will print? It will print, did you mean %s? Means did you mean that word which is in the data file? Instead of, and over here, I'll just I'll go out of the double quotes and write % get close matches, and let me go over here. Yes, now I'll write word and next data dot keys, and inside there. Now before the last parenthesis over here, I'll create square brackets, and inside this I'll write 0. Means if there is similarity between the data word and the word that user types, then it runs this condition and it brings that word which is in data. Now next, I'll create one decide variable or a decision variable. Let's say decision is equal to input, and I write enter y for yes and n for no. And This will ask the user that did you mean this? If the user types Y means yes. So I write decision is equal to Y, then it will run this condition. If the user says yes, this is the word. So I return that word. So I return inside this, I'm going to create a data. And inside that, get close matches. And inside that get close matches, I'm going to take data dot keys. Data dot keys. Sorry, I misspelled the word. Data dot keys. Yes. Now I'm going to create parentheses. And again, from last square bracket over here, I'll create one more square bracket, and inside that I'll write 0, means the word which is similar in data. And if the user says no, this is not my word, then it will run this condition. I'll write else print you have entered a wrong word. Great. We are done till over here. In this, if get close matches, I'll go in the 17th line and delete the space before over here, because Python, if you give space in Python, it will show indentation error. So I'll give only one tab, and over here I'm gonna write else. Print means if it is that it doesn't get close matches, so else print this statement that you have entered the wrong word. Please try again. Great. Now let's run this. So enter in word. Firstly, I'm putting C, and then capital A and R. So it's giving me the meaning. And secondly, now misspell this word only, CAAR. Now it's saying me, did you mean her instead of this? Yes, I'm saying that only, so it's giving me the meaning. You can find any meaning, like let's take abolish meaning only. Abolish. I do ask, do you mean abolish? Yes, I mean that only. So it gives me the meaning. Great. Now, do you have seen this? Like if I say, give me the meaning of star. So it's coming inside square brackets because it is a list. So I want to remove these square brackets and this quotation mark. So I'll go over here afterward. No, after 20th line in the 21 line, I'll write if my type is equals to list, if my type of output is equal to list, so it will run this condition, which is for item in output. It will simply remove, this is the for loop, and it will simply remove that item list. It will print only the item, means the meaning of that word. Now I'll create one else condition over here, only else, and I'll put a semicolon, a colon over there, and I'll give space before over here. Now let's run this. Now let's say the word is eradicate. So to destroy completely, leaving no trace, or to kill in large numbers. Now let's try one more word. Let's say to be as. Let's search the meaning of super. the person who is most outstanding or excellent, or someone who tops all other. So this was the second part of our dictionary in Python. So we have made a dictionary in Python. Congratulations. So this was for this video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching this video.